Hello to everyone, this is part 4 from the preparation series I'm going to make for my next motorcycle trip. In this episode I'm gonna tell you what kind of tank bag I have, what brand, what model, what I have inside, which is the most important, and why I decided to have tank bag instead of top box, for example. Stay with me. Welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Pavlin. I am a motorcycle traveler. In this channel I usually upload anything related to long motorcycle trips, so you might consider subscribing. In this video series now, what I try to do is just to show you on practice what is to prepare your trip and your luggage. I want to show you that first of all it is not that difficult, and second, you don't need that much stuff, and the third, it's not that expensive. Actually, basically you can travel with almost nothing. But as long as you keep in mind that you will need some necessary things, you'll be all right. And the most important things and the things that you might need are two different stories. Never mix it. All right, I guess that you have some questions now, and maybe the first is what I have inside. Inside is all of my camera gear or everything I need to film the trips for you guys. You might take something else, but this is my choice. And maybe the second question is why I have tank bag instead of top box, for example. Top box is more safe. You can lock it, it is waterproof, and you can protect your stuff way better. But this is, guys, my personal choice. I don't want to tell you what to take. If you like top boxes, go ahead for top boxes, but I have a special opinion about it, and I'm not gonna discuss it now. You can watch this video here. It will explain with more details what exactly it is. And now the second, why I choose this bag, because it's small. It is obvious, it is small. The previous bag I got was a little bit bigger, which is mean I can take more stuff in, but I have a problem with it. Every time when I have full right, actually I was pressing the start button, and when I have full left, I was pressing the horn. That's why I decided to have a small bag, even that I'm gonna take less items in, which is even better because I want to limit my luggage always, and secondly because of the reasons I just told you. And now, guys, you might say, Pavlin, this bag is too small. You don't have any space inside. Where you gonna take your computer, your drone, how you gonna edit your videos and stuff like that? Well, it is very simple. I'm not gonna edit any videos while I travel. I'm not gonna have any computer with me, and I don't carry any drone. I understand that if I have a drone, it would be nice. If I have a computer, I can travel, let's say 2-3 days, and then stop for a day, edit a video and upload it, and it will be very interesting, something like what Ichiboots do and many other travelers. But this is not my game, guys. I don't want to waste my personal time, because to make one video episode and upload it on YouTube and then reply all the comments, it takes almost like a day. So if I upload every third day, and if you split the trip for 2 months and I upload every third day, that means every third day I have to stop and wait, sitting on the hotel room and just editing the videos and make everything for this. That means 1/3 of my trip, from 2 months trip, it will be like 2-3 weeks will be wasted sitting and editing. So I'm not gonna do this, guys. Sorry, but as I said, this is my personal time and I want to enjoy it. I perfectly understand the people who do it, but it is not for me. As I said, it is not my game. It is my personal time. What I usually do, I upload a short updates every day or every few days, how I'm going, where the trip is going. But on this trip, I'm not gonna do even this, because what I notice is that when the people watch the short updates, they don't watch the video episodes later, and this makes some kind of confusion for me, and I think that I waste people time, because they watch all of this and after that they believe that the videos episodes are exactly the same, and they don't watch it, and it is not good for me and it's not good for them either. That's why on this trip, what I will do now, every week I will upload a video, 1 or 2, but they are not going to be from the trip and what I do at the moment. It'll be mostly who I met, maybe some bike reviews, or maybe tell you a few words about the country I am, but it's not going to be like updates. I'm sorry about it. So finally, let me open this bag and show you what I have inside. Actually, guys, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna show you anything now because it's too cold, but when I go back to the studio, you will see everything with great details. So as I said, I'm not gonna show you anything inside now, but I can show you outside. So the reason I like this bag so much is because of its shape. It is wider here and not so wide here, which is perfect for my petrol tank, or the shape of my petrol tank. And it has also these straps to attach it to the bike, which is very, very important. Originally it has some magnets here as well. I remove it now because my petrol tank is from plastic, but if you have a metal tank, you can use these magnets here and attach it to your bike. So the reason I choose it, as I said, is the shape, and also it has this transparent window to carry a map, which is very, very important for me. I always carry a paper map with me. Despite that I have a GPS, the paper map is something very, very important. It's always work, it is always there, don't need power, anything. So I bought it because of these straps. The one here on the bottom, I attach it to the bike so they stay on the bike all the time, and I can unlock it when I want to remove the back. The same here, see, it's always stay here. And the second is here, it's a long, go around my handlebar. I can do it even underneath, whatever is good for you. But once I take it off from here, I can easily take it with me, just like this. And because it's not heavy, it's alright, I can carry everywhere. The brand is Vanucci and the model is Sportivo, or whatever you want to name it. But unfortunately, guys, I cannot give you any link to buy it because I bought it from one of the local motorcycle shops, Louis, but I cannot find it in Amazon. At least I cannot find it in Amazon Germany and UK and USA. So if you want to buy it, go to the shop of Louis, and if they can ship it for you, it's fine. The price was something like 90 euros. It's a bit expensive, but it's a very, very good bike. Also, this window here, first it is transparent that I showed you, but also it is when you touch it, you actually can control your GPS or your telephone. It's like, it's not gonna stop your touch screen. So I don't know what is exactly the name of this material, but if you put your telephone here or your GPS, you can control it through that. It has also a waterproof cover, and I'm gonna show you this later. Alright, enough info for now. Let's go inside to show you the rest. Alright, so inside I will have all of my camera gear, chargers, cables, everything I need to film the trip. Also inside is my first aid kit and small tools. On the side of that, to be able to film it, I mount a GoPro mounting system here on the chin of that helmet, just to be able to have this nice, more natural view on the chin. And I don't like this side mounts here on the left or right. I don't like this on the top. I cannot even control it. And the reason I have this cheap helmet, because someone asked me why you have a gear for 1,000 euros and very cheap helmet. The first reason is because the gear was sent to me for free from Revit. Thank you very much, guys. And the second reason is because I don't want to buy a helmet for 500 or 600 euros and then try to modify it here, or almost like destroy all the vents here and everything to be able to mount this system, because I cannot rely on the GoPro mount system. First of all, because here is not leveled, so I cannot really fit it properly, so I need to remove the vents. I use some glue, some bolts and everything to be sure that it will stay here, because I don't want to lose my camera. First of all, the cameras are very expensive, 360 euros. Also, it's not only about the camera, but if I lose it and I cannot find it, that means I'm gonna lose all the video clips I have recorded so far. So that's why I prefer to have it this way. If you want to see how exactly I mounted, what system I use, what cameras or everything, I already make a detailed video. You can watch it here. The tank bag with all of the gear I have inside, I will say it's around 3, maybe maximum 3.5 kilograms. I cannot weigh it properly now, but that's everything I'm gonna need, as I said, to record the trip, my first aid kit and everything. So this weight is alright. On the top of the 15-16 kilograms I've got on my saddlebag, it will be altogether less than 20 kilograms, and this is what I'm looking for. Let me finally open it. This is something different. I'm gonna tell you a few words about it when I finish. It is not something that it stay on the tank bag, that's why I'm gonna move it for now. So this is the tank bag. And this is what I have inside. So this is my still camera. It's a Sony simple camera. I have it for many years. It's a Cybershot DSC RX1. Very, very good camera. It makes a perfect pictures, more than I need. I tried a few times with a big DSLRs, but they're just too big and they take a lot of space from my luggage. That's why I remove it. I will have 2 GoPro 7 cameras with these plastic cases. You see what it is. It's allowed me to attach it on the front of my helmet and have the microphone in. As I said, watch the detailed video about the camera and you'll see it. I will have all of my GoPro stuff here, include a spare plastic case in the case I lose the first one, I broke it or something like that. This is what is inside. Let me show you. I have another one, original small GoPro case. In the case I want to film something else, let's say maybe backwards on the front of my handlebar, a small tripod with this on the top, all of the GoPro stuff, extra batteries and stuff like that, and of course the red tape. Yeah, I need the red tape. And okay, so I have a spare smartphone in my tank bag in the case the first break here, and this stuff, I've got everything, all cables and everything. I show you this once. It's also with the light inside. It's a waterproof, so all the cable chargers, everything is inside. I have this power bank from Acer. Some of this stuff you can find in my Amazon shop. It's a very good. I can recharge my telephone around 5 times, or I can recharge the camera batteries, everything. I can do it even when I'm riding, so I can keep it in the tank bag. I have another one, GoPro Session 5 here, small, just keep it in the case I need it. Microphones to record the interviews or videos or anything I need to record it when I record microphone. I have it. It's a power splitter for 3 different sockets, so I can plug it in one and then use to charge 3 different things at the same time. I have my self stick, some zip ties, necessary. This is a headlight. It's a very important item to have on the trip. And this is a small tool, multi-tool with colors and all the stuff, you know for what to use this. And why I like this bag so much is because of this pocket here. So this pocket originally is to have your, let me remove the map and you'll see, it is usually to have your GPS here. But at the moment I have my first aid kit inside. And it's very, very good because it is here handy. I can have it at every moment. And it's not require additional space. Yeah, it takes some of the space from the tank bag, but at least it is always here. Also, this is the second pocket, which is to put your telephone, but I don't carry my telephone. So at the moment I have this red marker with some duct tape on the side in the case I need it. And also I carry a pencil if I need to write down something. So also I have zip ties, all size. I'll have a little bit more. And another one, tripod, more stable, in the case I need to film something. This is very, very good. So as I said, some of these things you can find in my Amazon shop. So let me show you now the first aid kit. It's a little bit more details here. Let me sit now and show you what I mean. So the first aid kit is something very, very personal, and you have to be careful what you're taking, because it is easy to take a lot of stuff and the stuff you don't really need. So I don't have any health problems and I do not require to have any medical pills with me. So I have the most important stuff that I might need in the case something go wrong. But if you have a pills, if you, for example, diabetic, or you have a high blood pressure or something, make sure that you have everything what you need with you on the trip. So here on the left hand side I have the bandages. Two sets, around, I don't know like how many meters are they. They should be written here. So this is 1 meter, and this is like, what it is, 4 meters. So I have more than enough, and I have a lot of different patches, and this is more stuff. I even have this surgical blade in the case I need to cut these small glasses, medical glasses or ampoules. And this is a small bottle, plastic bottle, which I fill it with clear spirit or clear alcohol. And I use this when you have a cut somewhere or you have an injury. Instead of trying to clean it, I just use this. This is a clear alcohol, clear spirit. So it's for disinfection. So it's very, very practical. I just keep it like this. And here on the right hand side are all the pills I might need. Also a lighter. You never know we're gonna need a lighter. For example, a few years ago when I was in Central Asia, I was bitten from this. I don't know what was the name of these insects, small insects that have these poisons inside, and if they bite you, they actually go inside of your skin and they can spread a lot of diseases. I forgot the name now, these leeches I think was. and I have no other options because we are far, far away from the civilization. So I use my lighter to burn my skin. It was very, very painful, but I did it because I tried to remove the leech, and instead of removing completely, I cut it. So the head stayed inside of my skin, so I need to burn the whole place. It was very painful, but at least it saved me to spread some disease. That's why the lighter is always must, and you can start a fire and everything, so I don't need to explain how important it is. So let's go to the more details here. More patches in the case I need it, and here are the pills I carry with me. So let me remove this to show you what I have. They're not that much, but because keep always in mind that this is emergency. This is something you might need, and when you need it, you're gonna use it, and after that you can go to the shop or pharmacy and add the necessary supplies you need. So you don't need to carry hundreds or thousands of pills all the time. You carry only what you can get when it's necessary. So this one is with paracetamol inside in the case I have a fever or some kind of cold, just something like that. This is Aulin. Aulin, it's a painkiller, you know what it is. This was for cleaning water. This is aspirin. And what is this? Let me take paracetamol again. And this is for clean water. Yeah, this is to clean water. Yeah, exactly, to clean water. When you don't have a drinking water, you can use some of these tablets to clean the water. This is very important. This is Imodium. I have a lot of Imodium. This is for what is this? More paracetamol. I should have more. Anyway, I have to put more Imodium. This is to prevent diarrhea. It's very, very important. Okay, I have here more. And this is for throat. If you have a problem with your throat, if you're sick or if you have cold, this is another one, painkiller. And this is for throat. And this again, to suck this if you have a problem with the throat. And this is for allergies, small stuff, and another one. So this is basically everything I carry with me. This is the most important stuff in the case something go wrong. Alright, let me show this small red bag. First of all, it is something very personal. You don't need to have this. I decided to have because it's just give me one extra layer of safety. I keep it on the rear side of my motorcycle riding jacket, on this big pocket over there, and it is always there in the case something really bad go wrong. So let me open it now and show it to you what I have inside. Okay, so first is this red glove. Everything is in. It's a big size. You can use it for everything. You can put it on the ground and make something on it. You can use it as a bandage. It's a very visible. You can soak it with water if you suffer from dehydration or something like that. Anyway, you can use it for many purposes. These are some things that, as I said, they are not necessary, but I love to stay out. I love outdoor. I love adventure. I always go to remote areas, and I prefer to have this with me. This is what we call like a super emergency kit or survival kit. And this is a blanket. This is the warm blanket. It's made from tin folio. You can just go around yourself and it will keep you warm in the case you need it. This is a mirror. Actually, if I remove this sticker here on the top, it will be really good mirror. I don't need to tell you what mirror is for. It's definitely not to shave myself, but you can make signals and you can use it for everything. And the mirror is visible even from airplane if you get lost somewhere. And so this is another one, orange transparent line. It's more than 3 meters long. You can make a signal or make a information somewhere on the ground. A simple rope, you can use it for anything, even to find some, to hunt some fish or to make a small tracks to hunt animal if you need to. A compass, I love compasses. I always have one extra compass, in at least 2-3 in my always in my tank bag and my riding gear, but this is stay always here. It's a medical gloves in the case I need it. And this is a spark. I don't know what is the name of this, but I can start a fire with this. You can make a sparks. Yeah, I don't know, lighter, whatever is the name. And here inside is actually the survival box. And many people laugh with this and they said, you don't need this stuff, this is bullshit. But guys, I agree, you don't need it, but you will thank me if you have it. So inside it has everything. It has needles, so I can switch something if I need. It's a metal folio. You can use it for everything. It's a with this you can cut. It's a saw. You can cut trees if you have to. I have a matches to start a fire. I have this just to start the matches. I have a lighter as well. So this is a very nice thin rope if I want to cut something, and a lot of important stuff. I have hooks to catch a fish and everything, and all of this, guys, it's weight almost nothing, and it's always stay with me on the rear side of my jacket. So for example, if you get lost somewhere, or if you have an accident and fell somewhere on the side, you might need this stuff. You might need a blanket to get warm until someone finds you. You might need this red to make a signals to one, or you might need the mirror to show someone. Let me tell you one story I have heard recently. The story I'm about to tell you is from India, and they said it to me as a true story, but I cannot confirm this on 100%. So it's about a young family, man and woman. They've got some arguments. They start to argue each other, your asshole, your bitch, stuff like that. So the man just started his motorcycle and went out to ride. And he did not come back the same night. And because of the arguments, the woman said, he's asshole, he will come tomorrow. But he didn't come on the day after that, and the day after that, and the week after that, and the month after that. So the lady decided that because of the arguments, he probably escaped with another woman, and they forget about him. After 7 years, a shepherd was walking around near the sea cliff, and he found a body, and next to the body, about 5 meters on the side, was his motorcycle. So he fell down from these cliffs, died over there, and he cannot even call his wife, and he cannot do anything, first of all, because his telephone was in the box on the motorcycle, and he hasn't got any chance to call or ask for help, and he dying very painfully for many hours, maybe days over there. This was the reason why I always keep my telephone in my pocket, and my first aid kit in my tank bag in the case I cannot access it. I have this survival kit I told you on the rear side, at least to give me a few more hours survival time. So this is very important, just remember it. And now you might tell me, Pavlin, you're going to a North Cap, it's a civilization, what you're talking about? It doesn't matter where you're going, guys. I always keep the same stuff with me on any trip. And don't forget that this guy just went to ride around his town. So safety is something you cannot make any compromises. Because many people ask about it, even that I have at least 2 or 3 videos about the modifications of my motorcycle. The topic of the next week is going to be the modifications I have done so far. I have some new, so in the next week I'm going to show you everything I modified on my motorcycle to be able to ride on a long motorcycle trips. As usual, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Always ride safe, and see you next time.